Hello Aries, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your October 2020 mini tarot reading. I'm going to take a shuffle here in just a second and see what's coming up for you. But I'd like to send blessings and prayers to all of the West Coast here in the U.S. from Washington down through California. So much fire and so much pain. Thank you to all of those first responders, the firefighters, those of you that have lost everything. I hope that you're safe. Blessings to you and may you find peace. And then on the East Coast, gosh, all of the folks that are going through the hurricane in the Gulf area, blessings to you. May you be safe. And wherever you are in the world, please may you be healthy and may you be safe. Thank you. And this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. Let's take a look and see what's coming up for you, Aries, for October 2020 and 2020. Here we go. Okay, let's focus. Here we go. Okay, it says it looks like new beginnings for you. You are going to have to make some choices, and some of you are kind of afraid to do that. But you have the Two of Swords, which means you can't choose wrong. But ask yourself, how is this serving me? And you'll be able to make some choices that are good for you. And if you have a family, that's good for your family. It says, look around you. It says, I just feel like you're going to find some kind of gratitude for things that are around you or people that are around you that's going to make it a lot easier for you. Don't be talked into or out of something from somebody. If you really feel like it's going to serve you well and you need some guidance, get some counsel. Could be a lawyer, could be a doctor, could be a friend talking, or a counselor, a life coach, whatever it is. It says if you need guidance, don't be afraid to ask for it. It says carrying around guilt from the past regarding relationships. Okay, we can't change that. I don't know if it's in the current relationship you're in or in a previous relationship, or the fact that you're not in a relationship. All of those things seem to be here on the desk. But it says make your choices about you. It says, you can't fix what's already gone, but you can work with what you have. And it says, again, choices. This is going to be a month where you make decisions about what you want to do. You are going to have reasons to celebrate. And you're going to feel like, oh my goodness, things seem to be falling into place, which is pretty awesome. That's a good feeling. Change is definitely on the way. It says you're going to have to speak up, but do it in a kind way. Try to speak up in a way that is matter of fact rather than judgmental. Not saying everybody does that, but when we're angry, it's easy to say, hey, you, rather than, I need some help here. And that would, or could you help me? Or what have you got that I can do? Or look what's going on. Wheel of Fortune says things are going to get better. It seems like this is a growing time for some of you, meaning that things definitely are going to change spiritually, emotionally, physically. But the Ace of Swords here means you're going to also feel like a victor. And that's been a while since you have had that feeling. Some of you have been working very hard and diligently at your work. And it feels like you're not being, some of you are feeling like, gosh, this just doesn't feel right. Something's not good here. And there's a lot of folks feeling that way. But it says we can't undo what's already done. And that means you might be working in a different department. You might be working from home. But things are going to change, so don't give up quite yet. Those of you that are really unhappy in your job or your work, you may be able to find something else. But it says, I have the Nine of Cups here, which says wishes granted. If you're really wanting to change positions or companies, start looking. There's nothing wrong with looking. And you're going to see a difference in something about where you work now. Sometimes when we look to see the grass is greener somewhere else, after we find out the details, we find out we have it pretty good. And with that said, it says that this is going to bring you some kind of peace. And maybe you're going to get more money. Maybe you've advanced in your career. Or maybe you need to. It says maybe you need some schooling or a degree or a certificate for something. Now's a good time for you to work on getting that. And it says, don't be foolish. If you're signing a contract to work, make sure you understand what you're signing. Make sure the details are right for you. And I really feel this is work. Although it could be, purchasing something. But I feel like those of you that are changing jobs that need to sign a no-compete clause or a contract, make sure you know what you're signing so there's no disappointments for you. And it says those of you that are feeling the pinch or the tightness of the budget, it looks like you're going to have an idea how to improve your finances, and kind of trust that. Well, not kind of, do trust that and explore that area. You may find that you have opportunities to write a book. You might be able to do house cleaning. I mean, there's so many possibilities that you have overlooked, and it might be you work 2 jobs in a way for a short time if you're needing something. But it also might mean that you get a promotion where you work, or a raise of some kind, because there will be gating in the midst of change this month. It's like moving forward, moving back, moving forward. And that's not just for you, Aries. This is for a lot of folks, I'm telling you. Abundance certainly can be before you, and abundance isn't always money. It can be, certainly. And that's the first thing most people, myself included, seem to think about. But it can be joy, bliss, and ease. Sometimes the peacefulness of joy, bliss, and ease is beyond any amount of money. It says that your intuition is going to help you make some decisions. And it says, you know, you don't have to listen to what everybody says or do what they say. You might have to listen to what they say. It might even do you good to listen to what they say and then make your own opinion. Sometimes we don't want to be stubborn, and we have to listen, and then we see a different picture than we saw before. And then when the Tower comes, remember, and that's been in almost every reading we've done has been brought up, it can clear the way. The storm clears the way for something to come. Opportunities are going to present themselves. Be aware, pay attention, keep your eyes open. And then most of all, make sure you get enough rest this month, because it looks like some of you are running a little ragged. Maybe you've been burning the candle at both ends. Take care of you first, dear Aries, and see what happens. I have a feeling that you're going to feel good about yourself, and change is definitely on the way for you. And with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. Thank you so much for dropping by to see me, and I'll see you again next month.